We have Matt Cheslock here from Virtu Financial on our Thursday thing. How you doing, Matt?
Pretty good. It was kind of a busy week, at least what we expected. So it's good to get toward the end of the week.
Man, it sure was a busy week. And you know what? I like to look at all this drama in the market like a giant high school. So let's take a tour about this early dismissal first off with President Trump and North Korea. What are your thoughts on that for the market?
Wow. I mean, we start to get like one step ahead and we fall two steps back, at least as far as, what we're hoping from the diplomatic scope of the geopolitical world. But it really didn't affect the market, surprisingly. We're down fractionally. I would have thought with some of the comments that we heard out of the China-U.S. tariff thing not being as close as we thought, and then we have this thing in North Korea, really end quite abruptly. I would have thought the market would have reacted a little bit differently, but it's holding in there pretty well.
Well, when you want to leave school, you either get an early dismissal or you just hide at the nurse's office. So what do you think about Amazon going forward with their pharma business? Meanwhile, while the administration cracks down on the healthcare industry.
Well, you know what? That's time to do it. It's time to say, there's something going on right now that the government's looking at. So if you can provide what they're looking for, there's opportunity. And who better than Amazon right now? They seem to have the pulse of what America's looking for. Maybe they can get it done right and fit a need for what the government is looking for.
Well, high school isn't completed without some potheads, at least at Fast Times of Ridgemont High. So I wanted to get your take on Canada and the U.S. A lot of Canadian companies like Tilray are buying up smaller U.S. cannabis companies. So do they have an edge against us because we're taking so long with the legalization process here?
Well, it's typical for the U.S., right? The lawyers want to get involved, and it's going to take a while. Canada is farther ahead. I saw Martha Stewart came out today and said she's going to start advising some companies in the cannabis field. So it's getting there. It'll take a little bit while, but they are ahead of us right now, and they're definitely a little more liberal as far as the usage of marijuana. Not just recreationally, but medicinally as well.
Could you imagine Martha Stewart making some pot brownies?
Wow, she certainly could do it. I guess she's the master chef in the kitchen. Why not? If we're talking about high school, I'm sure there's a few of them being whipped up right now.
Oh man, that's going to be one hilarious series. Well, anyway, Matt, thank you so much for finishing up February with me. I will see you in March next week.
Absolutely. Enjoy.